Some say he died suddenly, others say he was chosen, but I wonder if it was neither. What if he offered himself? Dan Rivera, known as the current handler of the infamous Annabelle doll, was found dead in his hotel room this Sunday, July 13th. No signs of trauma, no signs of foul play, just gone. The doll remains locked in its case at the Warren Occult Museum, but the question no one is asking is, what happens to the man who guards the thing that cannot die? Does the vessel stay empty forever, or does it wait for the one willing to become it? The Annabelle doll has a long history of being blamed for accidents, deaths, and hauntings. Originally gifted in the 1970s, the Raggedy Ann doll was said to move on its own, leave notes, and even attempt to kill. It became so notorious, Ed and Lorraine Warren, the famous paranormal investigators, sealed it in a glass case with the words, "Warning, positively do not open." But someone still has to care for it, watch over it, contain it. That someone was Dan Rivera, and maybe his death wasn't an accident. Maybe it was an unconscious ritual. Carl Jung once said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate." So here's the question. What was Dan Rivera really drawn to? Was it the responsibility, the proximity to power, or the myth itself? There's a strange psychology behind cursed objects. People don't just fear them, some are compelled by them. The allure of proximity, the desire to matter. What if Dan Rivera, somewhere deep within, wanted to be more than the keeper? What if he wanted to be remembered, not for guarding the doll, but for becoming part of its story? Possession doesn't always look like the movies. Sometimes it looks like a man lying down, ready, not taken, not forced, but willing. If the vessel is real, then the soul that guards it must be stronger than the one trapped inside. And if he wasn't, then the doll didn't kill him. The story did. Or maybe he became the story. Let me know what you think. Was Dan Rivera a victim of the curse or a willing offering? Subscribe for more reflections on the spiritual, the strange, and the shadow beneath the surface. And remember, not every haunting comes from the outside. Some start in us.